Hey guys, Andy McCloy here with BCI Sports Performance and Fitness. We're back to help you guys with some exercises that are going to help improve your athleticism no matter what sports you play. So today we're going to go over 3 weird exercises. I'm just letting you guys know it may be challenging to accept that some of these exercises have value, but bear with me. Trust me, we would never give you any information that doesn't have massive return on your investment of time. So what I'm going to do first is bring in Coach Misty. Coach Misty is here. She works with a lot of our younger athletes as well as our adults. One of the very first things that we work with on our athletes is their breathing patterns. I'm going to have Misty drop down on all fours real quick. And although this video would be significantly longer if I explained everything behind why we work on breathing, so I'm going to just kind of keep it short. But if any of you guys have questions about why we use breathing drills, please drop a comment or reach out to me directly, and I will cover this stuff in more detail than you probably ever want to know. But first thing we're going to do is have Misty set up in what we call the quadruped position. From here, I'm going to have her drop her forearms to the ground, and she's going to drop her butt all the way back to her heels. And we want her back to round a little bit. Now notice she moved her elbows underneath her shoulders to reestablish a better position. Now what I'm going to have Misty do is push her arms into the ground and push my hand to the ceiling. That's created this ribs down, pelvis underneath of this position that creates this pressurized canister for us to breathe and use our diaphragm properly. Now I'm going to have Misty breathe in using this rhythm. She's going to breathe in 4 seconds through her nose. Go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's going to hold it for 1 second. Now exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now she's going to sigh and get all the air out till she feels her abs contract. She'll hold her breath for 3 seconds and then repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get the air out. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3. And then she would breathe in again. Very good, Misty. So what we want is about 4 breaths. I would recommend if you start your workout with foam rolling, which you should be doing, after that you knock out one of these breathing drills, and then you go into what we call a ramp. Look for a future video where we talk about how to build out a ramp that would be ideal for you and your basketball performance. But the next thing I'm going to have Misty do is lay flat on her back. The second weird exercise we're going to go over today is called the dead bug or the dying bug. I'm going to give you 3 different variations. I recommend that you start with level 1, spend about 2 weeks in this position, then go to level 2, spend about 2 weeks there, then go to level 3, and from there, if you're still rocking and rolling, reach out to me directly and I'll shoot another video for you, and we'll go ahead and show you how we can expand on this awesome exercise even more. First thing I'm going to have Misty do is bend her legs and keep the soles of her shoes flat on the ground. Then she's going to reach both arms up in front of her chest. And what I want her to do is think about reaching long through her chest. This is going to drive her rib cage back down. And again, we have our pelvis underneath of us, just like we did in the breathing drill. So we're trying to reestablish the same position, but now on our back. Now from here, Misty's going to time her breathing and movement with one arm and one leg. This is called contralateral movement, where we move one arm and then the opposite leg. So I'm going to say breathe in. Misty's going to move her right arm and left leg. And now she's going to exhale. Now she's going to go to the other side. Breathe in. And then exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Breathe in. One more. And exhale. Very good. That's your level 1 version. Level 2, I'm going to have Misty bring both knees up. Toes pulled back towards the shins. We're going to repeat. I'm just going to have her knock out a couple of these, and I'm going to go over some coaching points with you as she goes. Go for it. As she's doing this, we want to push that heel long towards the wall. Actually, let's keep the leg hooked on this one, okay? So she's going to actually keep this leg hooked and just drop her heel to the ground and then bring it right back up. Every time she moves her leg, she wants to keep her low back flat on the ground and minimize any movement from the opposite arm, okay? Now, once she's knocked out a couple of these, now we can progress to that other version, where now she's going to straighten the leg and reach back as far as she can, pushing that heel long to the wall on the opposite side of her, and she'll continue to repeat this. This is hands down one of the best core exercises. When you have a core that works for you, multi-directional movement is a lot easier. Linear speed and explosiveness improves immediately. Now, from here, we're going to go into our third exercise. I'm going to have Misty roll back over into that quad position on all fours. Now, crawling is one of our favorite exercises around here. I could really give you a super nerdy explanation on why crawling is part of the developmental process and how, because of a sedentary society and technology, how we all become very inefficient at using our reflexive musculature, but you're probably bored already. So what I'm gonna have Misty do is just show you what a good crawl should look like. I'm gonna have her lift her knees off the ground. I want you to pretend I've got a bucket of water or a glass of wine sitting on her low back. She's gonna move forward 3 times and then backwards 3 times. Notice there's no shifting in her hips. Misty's got this crawling down pat. Give me 3 more. 1, 2, and 3, and then again, 1, 2, and 3. Let's go ahead and drop your knees all the way to the ground for me. Now, Misty made that look really easy. I'm just letting some of you young guys know this is not going to be easy for you. So what I'm going to have her do really quick is also show you what creeping looks like. So she's going to go back down on all 4s. It's the same exact exercise, but now we do not begin by lifting the knees. We just start into this crawling motion with 6 points of contact: hands, knees, feet. This is probably the level that most of you need to start at. Do not feel like you're not good enough, strong enough, or that you're weak because you can't do the regular crawling version. Don't let your ego dictate what exercise you choose. Choose the one that's most appropriate for you right now. Very good, Misty. Thank you very much. So guys, I hope this was helpful. Please like our channel. Please subscribe. Again, if you have any questions about breathing or anything else that we covered today, please go ahead and drop that in the comments. I really appreciate all you guys continuing to watch us, and stay tuned because we've got a lot more great stuff coming your way.